Hello everyone, welcome to another week of Australian Real Estate Weekly Highlight. I'm Peter, and so nice to meet you here. This week we've been traveling a little bit at different fields. The market is getting really hot. We started organizing a couple of seminars on every day, and we started having functions 3 to 4 times throughout the week. Now we're presenting this actually in a different location, but even without the sign, please make sure that you check out our website at plusagency.com.au. And then for any of your property needs, especially in the Sydney luxury market. And also, if you like our video, please make sure you subscribe, comment to say whatever you want to say. We're happy to have a chat with you, see how we can improve. And if you have a friend, please forward our video to them and let them subscribe to our channel. For now, a schedule at 10 a.m. Australian time, Sydney time, 10 a.m. every Sunday. All right, with no further ado, let's get into the news articles of this week. First one is at Lower North Shore. So like we said last year, once the eastern suburb price everyone out, people are gonna move into the North Shore. So 10 million plus sales keep coming on Sydney's Lower North Shore has becoming a common sign. That saying, two big houses in Mosman in this weekend has both reached price over $10 million. One at 28 Fairfax Road in Mosman, and the other one is not that far away at 16 Thomas Street in Mosman as well. One of them was sold at a price guide of 8.75 million, and it was sold for more than 10 million afterwards. This is actually abandoned house as well, and it's a mortgage sale through an auction campaign by a local agency. The other one just sold as normal, but the price point was also $10 million plus at 16 Thomas Street in Mosman. This is followed by the $40 million mega sale at Mermaid Avenue in Maroubra last week, and looks like the market is going into the official 10 million era for majority of the big houses in a good location. Next one, Freshwater knockdown sells for 5.502 million, more than 1.7 million of its kind. So a lot of people come in here to buy property, knock down the rebuild. I have got many inquiries coming from different perspectives, asking people to provide, asking us to provide them with some broken down houses, old land and all that. If you have anything like that, let us know. We're happy to help you out. But if you look at this one, people are starting to knock down and rebuild and paying premium even for knocked down old houses. This auction was hosted at number 4 Coora Avenue in Freshwater. Price guide is 3.8 million, sold at 5.502 million during the auction, more than $1.7 million over its guide. And then the owner was saying, once it's got to 5 million, I couldn't believe it. And then it didn't just stop there. It kept going to 5.5 million and it going to 5.502 million all the way onwards. And it's just absolutely amazing. Break the record of the street previously in 2018 with $4.725 million for the sale of number 44, and now breaked by number 4. All right, next one. End of the era of Allen's house in Camry as it sells to a young family for $3 million. This is a Camry landmark and owned by the late Alan Willoughby, who died in December at the age of 100, and now it's been sold for $3 million in Camry. This place is owned by World War II veteran who was widely regarded as suburb's longest residence, and now he passed away. Sad, but for this property at 512 square meter, $3 million in Camry is actually not a bad price. Let's move on to buyers are looking at the classes of Sydney Upper North Shore. So we talked about Lower North Shore just now. Now we start talking about Sydney's Upper North Shore. Starting with Roseville, somewhere very close to the Chatswood. It is a true classic, and then people is not gonna go out of style for many people. At the end of the day, even though it's 2021, people still likes the old red brick with the beautiful garden and a little bit fountain in the front. So this one is exactly like at number 99 Ashley Street in Roseville. This classic was built in 1992 and then sold under Hammer for $4.88 million on Saturday, followed by, this is the interior. So it looks like now people really love that classic feel with a modern twist. So a lot of property that now here today has got the timber floor, has got the marble kitchen, but on the outside it's still brick, solid, and a lot of these old fireplaces are still built into it. And this is absolutely amazing. And another one is that number 42 Power Street, sold last week for more than $7 million. Followed by an interesting post-auction negotiation. So even though it hasn't been done at the auction, it was sold at the auction after the auction. And then looks like this is going to happen a lot. And then we're going to see what's going to happen in the Upper North Shore after Lower North Shore becomes a $10 million club as a regular guest. All right, so let's keep going to have a look at something else. This is a waterfront estate in Coorabah Point, and sells to a Melbourne developer for $60 million. Coorabah Point has got two of the plan projects that came out this year. It is a very popular area for downsizers because it's close to the city, in the Lower North Shore, just next to shops, there's plenty of good restaurants around there, and nonetheless the view absolutely amazing as well. So the deal was handled by I think two agents joined together, being Bell Property Mosman and also CBRE, and the final price was confirmed at about $60 million, which means even now, because apartment market still hasn't hit the peak of its time yet, in about a few years time it will, since the buying cost for the land is so high, the cost will actually justify the final prices, making people paying premium even in apartments now. So if you haven't gone into the market at the moment and you have some spare money, you wanted to do something, meaningful investment, I think off the plan apartment or coming back to fashion after the quietness of the market for the past 3 to 4 years. And we'll see about that. All right, next one. Australian cricketer Simon sells North Bridge family home for more than $6 million. So it doesn't matter whether you're a celebrity, your actress, actor, or your sports star. Looks like they all have one thing in common: is they have made money by selling homes, selling their houses, selling their apartments. This is our, this is the couple that actually own the place, and this is the place they have sold. Beautiful place here. It's a 5-bedroom house. They own it since 2009, and have finally secured, sold for $6.2 million. And we're probably gonna see a lot more. We're probably gonna see a lot more people start selling their houses at a premium prices, and also paying a lot of premium prices to get back in the market for the place they want to live in. So it looks like the market is going back to a really good cycle where there's transaction happening, people start trading, and then that's one of the most important things that make the economy moving as well. Next one, Darling Point. So this one is the highest price that was sold at the auction this year. At the moment is $12.81 million. The place is in Darling Point. It is a mansion and sold for $12.81 million for the property that located at number 1 Bennett Avenue, Darling Point. There has been a couple of amazing results last year already at Darling Point and Bennett Avenue. It looks like there's gonna be another record-breaking prices this year. People are looking at positions like this, and then people with money is not afraid of getting into the market now, especially with something in the suburb with the bridge, with the Opera House, the iconic sort of postcard view is something that was what people have been looking at. And I'm just so happy to see and continue wanting to see what is going to be the highest price that was sold at the auction this year. So far, it's $12.81 million at the start. All right, last but not the least, our favorite or not favorite actor has been spotted in the main lead of The Dictator, has been spotted in Vaucluse, looking for a home next to Steven Smith. So we can see that the not only Australia loved Australian properties. Looks like people from overseas are now started coming back and start to buy properties, as their primary residence, because the COVID just has been changing people a lot, and Australia has proven themselves to be one of the place to live in permanently. All right, that wraps up about this week's news. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Peter. Please subscribe to our video and comment and forward to your friends. I will see you next Sunday at 10 a.m. Sydney time. Thank you. Bye-bye.